What's good? Dream Beautiful Productions in the building. It's all smiles. And a lot of people ask me, like, how are you always walking around with a smile on your face during these trying times? Like, cause I know we in the end days. We in the end times. So it's like, when you know the truth, you realize there's nothing to worry about. Cause love never loses. And when you know you on the winning side, everything is pretty smooth. So, let me start this All Smiles broadcast by letting you know I love you at all times. Because that's the most important fact. That it's all love. I ain't gonna tell you nothing that can't contribute to your know and growing and showing love. That's all I'm here for. So make sure you feel it. So, my page, facebook.com/DreamBeautifulProductions. If you ever want to hit me up or anything for any reason, like, I'm just like you. We real people. We do what we do. We say what we gotta say, and we make sure it's real. So it's like, anything comes to your mind on the aspect of real, like knowledge, wisdom, truth, and understanding, or your 7 chakras, anything contributing to your energy of love, hit me up. We can sit here and talk about this all day. So first, I just want to say, like, I don't want to say disappointed, because then when you say disappointed, you sound like you feel like you over somebody. But at the same time, it's like, I'd be disappointed in myself if I seen that kind of behavior going on with me. But y'all are me, y'all my people. So it's like, what's going on with y'all, it affects me in the same way. So it's like, we got to be smarter and more strategic in the moves that we making during these times, because they got their foot on our necks. So it's a lot of more smoother moves we got to make in order to make sure things go how they supposed to go and contributing to the all. People that got so far away from their natural essence of self, they couldn't find their self if they was looking their self in the eye. That's why they look at you with the strange face. Because they don't see themselves in you no more. As human beings, we used to see ourselves in all living things. Because we see the love in all living things. So that's what we saw. We wasn't too much looking at the individual body, like that forms attraction, but it's way deeper than that. So when you living in that aspect of moving around, you run into a lot of people that's not connected to themselves, so it makes them you unable to connect with them. I'm a deep believer in the spiritual aspect of everything. So every move made and every step taken got to be towards that aspect of life, living in love, like nothing less, never nothing less. It's about progress. It's a process of growth. You see, everything starts out from a seed and becomes mighty. Everything that love made. That's the plan. We've drifted as a people so far away from that, we look at each other with the screw face. With that look of judgment, like, because we scared to look inside ourselves. And we're searching people. Mentally, we search. We look for those imperfections and flaws in order to kill them so we don't have to deal with them no more. But we so scared to look in ourselves because we know how deep and dark our own demons are. We scared to fight them. We let them scare us into submission, so they keep growing and multiplying. Because they not going to stop. Like, if you stop showing love, they not going to stop hating. So why would you stop showing love? Because they hate. Fuck them. Real love does not lose. I don't give no fuck what fight you thinking about. Real love does not lose. At all. That's a proven fact. you can kill anything physically. So when you think about the aspect of physically losing, death is victory for a martyr. So that means obviously in life it's time for me to go, but my message will forever land on. You can't kill an idea. That's the idea. The idea is to love, non-stop. You can't kill an idea, but as an enemy, they plan this to make you forget how to do it. That's why they distract you so much with all the nonsense. They know they can't kill love, so they make you think love is something that it's not. Anybody can walk around and say, I love you. Motherfuckers don't understand that what a motherfucker say is only 10% of how they communicate with each other. Your facial expressions speak louder than your words. So it's like, why would you just figure somebody love you because they say that? And of course people can do little random acts that involve contributing to you, but if they not contributing to you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in every way that they connect with you, you're not really doing nothing, because you got to contribute to the all. You can't just be in this motherfucker with a whole bunch of money and no wisdom. Motherfuckers look at me like you can't be in here with a whole bunch of knowledge, wisdom, truth, and understanding and no money. But what people don't understand is money is man-made. I never put anything that a man made over what was made by God. We are parts of God, so of course we produce things, we make things, but that's not worth more than us. A computer, what people put so much emphasis on, computers and technology, ain't nothing but models off of your brain to get you to stop using your brain and start using this, because you know if you don't exercise a muscle, it begins to die away. So all this other shit you think killing your brain cells and all this other shit you think dumbing you down, it's actually the shit God made in order to make you enhance yourself. Technology is meant to make you downgrade. Downgrade yourself into something that just sits there and be taught and then moves on what has been taught. Never no sense of real spark and creativity. Your talent becomes a useless aspect of yourself that you only pull out at certain times in order to impress certain people. Your talent is what's supposed to be used for you to do you. Not something for entertainment of others. Of course it entertains others. It's wild out here, man. It's real life, though. It's like a revolution. Like I can smell that shit in the air. What? As one man, I can't really do nothing but make sure I put every foot forth that I can in order to make sure my purpose is fulfilled. Like, you're not alive until you realize what you would die for. Because if you live your whole life scared to die, you're going to always do things in order to lead you from that. Like, you can live the longest life in the world, but if you ain't fulfilled your no purpose, then you just like the flower in the corner of the house covered by the bricks. It grows, but it never really goes anywhere. Nobody ever sees it. It never really contributes as much as those that blossom. So that's how I view life, and that's how I live and move through my mission. Like, anybody can be anything, but it takes somebody to be someone. So anybody can be something. But to be someone is true. So build that aspect of growing yourself. Know, show, and grow that love. and watch how every aspect of your life becomes beautiful. Stop doing shit that's convenient for either side. Like you do grimy shit when it's like when it seems like it makes sense to be grimy, or you do good shit when you seems like it looks good. Fuck that. You know you should be doing good shit, so do good shit. I ain't saying you can't smoke. I'm not saying you can't kick it with no females. I'm not saying you can't be kicking it with your people. That's not what love's saying, that you can't have fun. It's saying that you don't need to be contributing to an energy that's lesser than you. You love. You naturally want to see people smiling. You naturally want to see people happy. You naturally want to contribute to what helps a person get further and further in their life. But the whole time, you know you gotta do you, because you gotta take that love from the inside and show it out. So of course you gotta strengthen yourself above all. So it's like, when you doing that, you good. You got a nice rotation going, but you ain't gotta do no grimy shit. You know this grimy shit only come from shit that you trying to get some cash, or you being territorial over a certain person. Like, don't let your love of money take away from the love of yourself. Because when you get rich, you still not going to be fulfilled. You still going to have that void in yourself that you depraved and starved your soul so much that motherfucker's weak. And when your soul weak, you weak. You don't give no fuck how strong your outside is. You can try to overcompensate all you want, being cute, being hot, being beautiful, being all these things, but beauty comes from the inside. Of course, it's seen on the outside. Like, ain't nobody saying ugly motherfuckers is an ugly motherfucker. I'm just saying, you gotta put beauty into everything you do, because love is beautiful. It's the only thing beautiful. Like, you know, when you really look at somebody, you don't even really see them. You see your potential of love for them. So it's like, if you ain't paying attention to that, then you're going to go in blindly taking away and giving these random energies, and that's not going to contribute to the situation getting to where it needs to go and growing beautifully and blossoming. It's going to keep getting stuck in the same shit. It's going to keep being random nonsense. It's going to keep being these aspects of living, because you're not really contributing to the aspects of living. So it's like, I love you with all my heart. Like, I speak passionately to you all because I'm really needing to see y'all show that love. Like, it's amazing how many people don't smile. It's amazing how many people just don't give a fuck. Like, I ain't down in no rappers or no movie stars or nothing, but people with this big of an influence over a large number of people that's willing to listen to everything that they got to say, saying shit that don't even contribute to us. It just excites us. Like, the beat is what makes you so addicted to it. It ain't that you like what they saying, because if you actually listen to the deeper aspect of what the meaning is of what that comes out of their mouth and what they do, come on, fam, you really behind that movement? Like, you really down for that shit? Like, seriously? Like, that shit sad. That shit wild. You can't be down for shit like that. That ain't true. That's some new shit. Like, anybody can make anything sound good, but if it ain't real shit, like, what the fuck is the purpose? Everybody want to throw money in there like it's hot, it's making money. But is it right, though? Like, is it right? Does it make sense? What the fuck is you doing it for if it don't make sense? Because a lot of shit make money. A lot of shit make money. So it's like, what the fuck? You gonna do this just because it make money? You gonna do something else that's more fun, probably, and might contribute more to everything else that can make money. You gotta be helping somebody, not putting forward a head to some mission. Like, the mission can't be to get more money, because that shit dumb. Like, what the fuck? Money comes and goes. What's real is forever. You can try to kill as much real shit as you want, cut down as many trees as y'all want, but a motherfucker can't be real. It's a fucking impossible. Poison the waters, poison the people. It's like, don't let them play you, man. Don't let them play you, man. I love you. I love y'all. Alright, y'all take it easy. All peace and power to love.